I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
What up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to a special edition of me, Baddog. Hope you all having a great frickin' day. Hope you all had a great frickin' week. I know I did. I wasn't around for a little bit. Obviously, people were wondering where the hell I was. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I was on vacation. Some of us take vacations. We don't live on YouTube. I don't stream every frickin' day of my life, 8 to 12 hours a day, doing every frickin' game. That ain't me. You gotta sometimes, your life can't revolve around this app. So once in a while, I gotta take a little time for myself. I was down in Florida. It was fantastic. It was 85 and sunny every day. I come back here, I get off the plane this morning, and it was snowing a little bit. So upstate New York said, "Fuck you, bad dog. We're gonna give you a little taste of winter. You didn't escape it, but by the end of the week, spring should be here. It's supposed to be in the 60s, and that's good. But I hope you all had a great week. I am back. I'm ready to rock and roll. Obviously, be doing the Lakers tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to the Lakers, don't we? Got a lot to talk about when it comes to the Lakers. Hit the thumbs up. That definitely helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I want to give a big shout out to Prize Picks, as these streams will now be sponsored by Prize Picks for the next year. Really appreciate them coming on board big time. Awesome freaking app. I'm going to play this right now just before the game gets started, but I want you guys to check out Prize Picks because, again, this is a lot of fun. I love being able to do a lot of player picks and stuff, and there's so many things that you can do with Prize Picks. There's so many different options to pick with. I mean, I'm gonna play this right now. This is a little ad, so check it out. I don't think I put the link in the description below, which I have to do. I'll put that in there at the end of the stream, or maybe in the middle of the stream here. I'll stick my link in there. So what you're gonna do, you can actually follow my picks and see how good or bad I do. But let's hear from the sponsor really quick. I'll be back in about 90 seconds. Get your beer ready. Get whatever. Obviously, it's Monday. I got to go back to work tomorrow, so I can't drink tonight. But, the weekend, we missed that. I wanted to stream from Epcot, but I couldn't get the stream to work. So I wasn't able to do it. Hit the thumbs up. Let's go, baby. Let's hear from our sponsor. 90 seconds. Be right after this. Well, there's no audio on that one. You know why? I put the freaking wrong thing on there. So let me get rid of this. Obviously, man, like I said, we coming back from vacation. It's difficult. There's my ad. We'll run that in a second. We'll run that a little bit later. I'm not going to run back-to-back ads. I put the wrong thing on there. That's why. But, yeah, well, forgive me, man. I'm trying to get my freaking brain back in New York mode, work mode, all this good shit. There'll be sound coming up very soon. We'll do it again. We'll do it again during the first commercial break. But let me see it real quick. Today's video. There's my freaking ad. I clicked the wrong damn thing. I don't need the. Let me get rid of this other crap. I don't need that. Actually, I might need that. I'll keep that there. I do need that. Anyway. Yeah. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Oh, God. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Where are we at? Muddy, what up? Says, give me UConn. Why are you going with the upset? I'll tell you what. Michigan looks unbeatable. They look unbeatable. I mean, they absolutely smoked Arizona. Killed them. Wasn't close. That game was never a contest, and it sucks. We got back from the park just in time to watch it. We turned it on, and there was 8 minutes to go. Michigan was up by 17. I was like, holy shit! They just couldn't miss. They could not miss. This team looks incredible. The few games that I watch Michigan play, they look unbeatable. So, again, man, I appreciate you all tuning in. Muddy, what up? Edgar Williams, James Vegas, Gemini, Don. Edgar Williams, I got that already. XYZ, what up? James, what's going on? Terrorizing, my man, what's goody? Let's go. Where's my guy terrorizing us?
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Silly Willie says Michigan almost. They do, man. I don't see how Michigan loses. But stranger things have happened in the NCAA tournament. The UConn Duke game was absolutely insane, man. That was a crazy game, without question. But I hate coming off vacation. Who likes to come back to reality? But I will admit, I miss doing these streams. I miss doing the Laker games. The good thing about my vacation this year is it did not interfere with the playoffs. Unfortunately, I don't know how good the Lakers are going to do in the playoffs. Hopefully, Luka and Austin Reeves are not out for a while, but when you have a grade 2 strain, probably not coming back anytime soon. But I will be live. I'm not missing another Laker game the rest of the year. I should be good to go. I was going to do, obviously, we have Giants Collective tomorrow, but I have to push it back. It is Little Baddog's birthday tomorrow. Yes, indeed, it is. When I get out of work, we're taking him to see the new Super Mario Brothers. He had a blast in Disney, as we always do. I can't believe how big my kid's getting. It's insane. But yeah, little guy's birthday is tomorrow, so gotta do something for him. And we're gonna celebrate it this weekend. But I will definitely be back tomorrow to do the stream, because that shit's not till 10:30. That game's not till 10:30, so I'll be live at 10:15. Ready to go. Janice, my lady, what's going on? Now I gotta remember where the hell all these things are. I have them all set up, and there it is. What up? Diehard Giants fan in the house. My guy, B-Rog in the house. That's right. Bold sign, what's going on? D. Coop, Rick the Goat, what up? Daniel Barry, how you doing? Good to see all my guys and gals back again. Like I said, I hate coming back to reality, but I do enjoy doing these streams. And again, man, you got to live your life. My life does not revolve around this app. Like I said, I don't stream every day. I don't stream 6 hours, 8 hours a day. There's a lot of people on here that do that. They do not go out and touch grass. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get on my soapbox a little bit. Go out and touch grass. It's good. It's good to get out of the house. It's good to do things. It's good to go on vacation. It's good to not revolve your life around anything except maybe your family. That's what you're supposed to. But I guess if you're single and you don't have a family and you don't have a job and your job is YouTube, I guess you could be on here every day, 6 to 8 hours a day. I guess that's what you do. I don't know. I don't do that shit. All right, but I needed that vacation. That is my reset for the year. We do that. I go to Florida. I go to Disney World. We go to Disney World. And I don't worry about the gym for a week. I don't worry about my diet for the week. It is just a complete reset. I don't worry about life for a week. I need that now and again because you guys know I do put in a lot of effort, man. Like I said, I go to work every freaking day of my life. I'm on here a lot. I go to the gym, and I got a 9-year-old kid. Yeah. So I'm a busy guy, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love doing these streams. I love having fun with the chat. We've had a lot of fun this year, without question, man. Ever since, we've had this issue with the whatchamacallit. We've had the issue with this stupid algorithm, but when I just decided, fuck it, I don't really care about the algorithm anymore. I'm not complaining about it. I just want to have fun. That's why I started doing these things, and I've had a blast doing them, man. So we've had a lot of fun. The weekend streams have been awesome, obviously, getting me hammered. And listen, it would have been fun, no question, to walk around Epcot and drink beer. But this is the thing. Number one, I'm with my family. So even though my wife told me I should do it because it would be funny, but I wanted to spend time with them. And I'm not going to lie to you. If you've ever been to Epcot and ever eaten at Akershot's, the breakfast is enormous. And we ate at 11 o'clock, so it was like a brunch. Man, I was so full when I left breakfast. I could barely drink. I could barely put anything in my system. Like, I was not... I had no room in my stomach. I couldn't drink. I couldn't do anything. I left Akershot's, went to Norway, and got a Juniper Pilsner, because I always stop there at Norway. That's where I get my beer when I'm done with that. But I had no room for anything. And I'm like, I can't even drink. There wouldn't have been any fun. But it's good to be back. Kind of. It's good to be back on YouTube. I don't know if it's good to be back in New York. I could be doing this from Orlando. I didn't realize the game got started. All right, here we go. UConn with the basketball. At the top of the circle, they're going to give it off there. I got to find my guys. Terrace Reed, they're going to give it off there to Simus DeMary. Back outside, they swing it around to Reed on the wing. Driving into the paint, Reed goes up, and that shot's no good. Rebound grabbed here by Michigan. Michigan, like I said, they look unbeatable. Cadeau with the basketball near the half-court line. Gives it off there to Lindeborg, who has been amazing. Going up, missed a shot, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by UConn. Whereas Johnson couldn't connect. Taco Master, what up? He says, college sucks, have a good stream. I will. Dashy, my friend, what's going on? Change what it is. Look at all that red and green in the chat. We love it. Ade Mara is going to give it off there to Cadeau. Cadeau at the top of the circle. Has 13 to shoot. Down low they go to Ade. Ade had a big game against Arizona. Every Michigan Wolverine had a big day. Ade turns and fires along the baseline. That hook shot's no good. The rebound grab there by UConn. Reed is going to give it off here. And UConn starts it up with DeMary. DeMary at the top of the circle. Goes around a screen to the right wing. Now hands it off to Ball, who is not related to any of the other balls. Whoa, that one was not even close. An absolute brick shot up there by Mullins. And it's being brought up here by Burnett. Now gives it off there to Cadeau. Cadeau with the basketball at the top of the circle for Michigan. We're just underway. No score. Cadeau throws it out there to Mara, top of the circle. Now back to Cadeau. They go down low. Underneath, Johnson lays it in with just a little kiss. And Michigan scores the first basket of the night. They're up 2-0. And for once, the scoreboard is actually behind me. The game's on TNT, True TV, TBS. Any place but CBS, you can get this game. DeMary with the basketball at the top of the circle. Picked up there by Burnett. Throws it outside there to... Now they go back down low to Reed. Travis Reed fades and tickles the twine. We're knotted up at 2 apiece. I might have to refresh this scoreboard. 2 minutes gone by in the first half here. NCAA Men's Championship. Lindeborg with the basketball. Yaxel Lindeborg. Throws it back outside there to Merez Johnson. Now back to Ade. Over to Cadeau. Cadeau with the basketball. At the elbow. Down the lane he goes. Cadeau with just a little kiss. And it's 4-2. Michigan. 2.5 gone by here in the first half. I got to remember that's the first half. DeMary with the basketball. Goes around the screen there by Mullins. Now going to give it off there. The ball down low. They go to Travis Reed. Fades again with the left-handed hook. No good. The rebound battle for Michigan friendly fire, but it is taken away by Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau brings it up here for the Wolverines. Cadeau picked up there by Mullins. Throws it out now. Gets it back. Cadeau with the elbow. Had the ball deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies. It'll belong to Michigan. 17:01 to go in the first quarter. Where Michigan leads 4-2. Take a look at Michigan just killing everybody. They have not even been challenged. They haven't been challenged. They've beaten everybody by double digits. In that Arizona game, they won by 18, but they were by 30 in the second half. So the game was never really in doubt. Cadeau with the basketball looks to go around the Adai screen, and he got fouled, and they're going to give him 3 free throws. Not a good foul there by DeMary. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. My guy B-Rog. No, we had the tickets. B-Rog, my wife gets the tickets wicked early, man. Like if our trip's in April, my wife does this stuff in January. Next year, though, brother. Next year I will. We already had our tickets. But I will definitely hit you up. Mickey, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? Free throw is good. My guy Mickey in the house. Cadeau's second free throw, good. It is 6-2 Michigan. 3:05 to go. Or 3:05 gone by here in the first half. Raphael, what it is, brother? Cash Tricks, what up? Thank you, brother. I did enjoy my vacation. I need it. 30 bucks a ticket, we could use it. All 3 free throws are good. I'll make sure we hit you up next year, my guy. Connecticut already down by 5. Solo Ball's going to bring it up. That's a tough name. If you have one ball, you have a solo ball. That's got to suck. You need 2 balls. Shouldn't it be Deuce Balls? Pulls up, does ball, and he doesn't get it. Actually, he got the roll. Solo Ball with the shooter's touch. It is 7-4 Michigan. 3.5 gone by. Elliot Cadeau will bring it up here for the Wolverines. Roddy Gale is checked in, and they're going to give it off there, and that should be an offense. Well, they call a blocking foul. And they're going to give it. They did not give him the continuation. Morez Johnson does not get the continuation. He was fouled right there, and he came down. Good call by the official. He should not get the continuation. He's not shooting when he's fouled. He goes up, he goes down, then he goes up again. I thought that was a charge, as did Solo Ball, but it is Michigan basketball. Whereas Johnson, that's Lundenborg. Yaxel Lindenborg's going to hand off there. Cadeau. Cadeau straight on 3. That one is no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Michigan. Going up. Shot no good. Put back by Morez Johnson is. And Michigan up 9-4. 4 minutes going by, but Michigan already looks like the better team. Again, it's very early on, but Michigan's out-rebounded UConn 6-1 already. This Michigan team is just so good. UConn's going to have to play a near-perfect game if they're going to pull this upset off. Ball with the basketball, driving, thriving, and blocked! A big block there by Roddy Gale. He says, not in my neighborhood, baby. And we're going to have our first TV timeout of the night. Every 4 minutes we have a TV timeout. It is 9-4 Michigan. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit it a likey, smacky the subby. And again, want to give a big shout out to Prize Picks, new sponsor on board. All year we're going to have Prize Picks. Really appreciate them coming on board. Let's hear from them. 90 seconds. This one's going to work. We're going to have audio back after this. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Prize Picks. Listen, if you're like me and you have a hard time picking spreads, Prize Picks is perfect because you get to do some player over-under on stats as far as players go, which is absolutely awesome. You just got to pick more or less than a few player stats to create a lineup. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, etc. You can see there's so many things to use on the Prize Picks app, which is absolutely awesome. It has a feature that allows you to follow your friends and others like you would on any other social media platform. Followers can see wins and losses, top 3 of all time, and all that good stuff. It's the #1 sports picks app in America. It's really easy to use. Again, just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. You can follow me on the app. The link is in the description below. Like I said, check out how good or bad I do. I do love the Lakers in Oklahoma City tomorrow. You know me. I'm going to go LeBron James. I'm going to go over on points, rebounds, and assists. And, of course, SGA, same bets. Why? Well, SGA goes to the free throw line about 20 times a night. The Lakers don't really have anybody there. No Luka and no Austin Reeves. Who else is going to get the points, rebounds, and assists? It's going to be LeBron James, I would imagine. So, again, check it out. Sign up for Prize Picks and use the promo code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5. Again, link is in the description below. Big shout out to Prize Picks. Let's see how good or bad I do. Hope to see you on Prize Picks. See you later. It's a big shout out to Prize Picks, man. Again, I love these things. You can do the player picks. Those are my favorite things. I suck at picking spreads. Suck. So that's much better for me. A big shout out to them. Let's go. I hope it's not a blowout as well, Janice. But, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Michigan is they're so good. They're so good. Michigan is so good. They really are, man. They're really good, without question. That's like I said, they haven't been challenged this entire tournament. They have been the absolute class of the field as Michigan. That's all right. As long as the rest of it came through, I don't really care about the green screen background. I no, that's just my green screen. I didn't put a background on the green screen. That's just my green screen. I didn't put a background on it. That's just my green screen because most of it is just scrolling the app so you guys can check it out. But it is a lot of fun. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. Yeah, I'm sure he'll come down tomorrow. He's off of school this week, so I'm sure he'll come down tomorrow at some point. And we have a whistle. And that's on UConn, so it's going to be Michigan basketball. Michigan's already up 9-4. But keeping that thumbs up, man, does help me out. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Again, it's good to be back. I've been on vacation for a week. If you just tune in, wonder where the hell I've been, everything is good. I just had to get away for a little bit because, again, I like to have a life outside of here now and again. I need it. Backing down is a day. Spinning, winning, and not shot is no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Travis Reed. They go off to solo ball. No relation to D'Angelo, LaMelo, and Lonzo. Mullins with the basketball is going to hand it off there to solo ball. Ball with the basketball. Thought about it. Going to give it back off to Mullins over on the right wing. Mullins from the top of the circle for 3. Off the back of the rim. No good. Loose ball foul. I believe it was loose ball foul. Either way, it's UConn basketball. Lendenborg. He did foul him. So loose ball foul on Yaxel Lendenborg. Michigan's got a lot of size, and they shoot the ball incredibly well. They lead 9-4. 14:46 to go in the first half. NCAA Men's National Championship. They get an inbounds here to Reed. Travis Reed is going to give it back here to DeMary. DeMary at the top of the circle out to Alex Kettleban. They go down low, and then losing the basketball is Travis Reed. It's a turnover for UConn. UConn maybe a little bit jitterish here early on, but... Oh, that was a foul. Cadeau got away with a foul, slapped him right in the frickin' elbow, and they didn't call it. Cadeau will bring it up here for the Wolverines. And give it off there to a day. Now back to Lendenborg at the top of the circle. Lendenborg takes a couple dribbles, kicks it out. Open 3. That shot is no good. The rebound is grabbed there by Kettleban. He's going to give it off here to Solo Ball. Ball for 3. Swish cheese sandwich Ball! He's balling. 9-7. UConn fans like that. I've never understood this gigantic stage that these guys play on. I'm sure people have fallen off that thing before, but I think that's really dangerous, man. Trying to save a basketball and go flying off the frickin' stage. McKenny's checked in, going to give it off there to Lindenborg, now to Ade. Ade gives it off to Cadeau over on the right wing. He's double teamed. Now he's picked up there. Good pick there by Ade. And Cadeau goes up and under. Oh, what a move by Cadeau. Yes! And the foul. Give him the move in the arm. Elliot Cadeau will go have the old and want a reverse kiss. What a move. He got banged, went under the basket or under the backboard and laid it in with the right hand. Beautiful move by Elliot Cadeau. The old-fashioned three-point play coming up for EC. Arnell, what up? April Showers, Michigan Powers. I agree, man. Angie Norheim, what up? Brian Gilmore, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Final game of March Madness. Yes, it is. My lady Angie Norheim, what up? Free throw is no good. Brick that one. 11-7 Michigan. Travis Reed with the board. My favorite 80s song is actually my favorite song of all time, which is Your Love by the Outfield. Jaden Ross gives it off there to Malachi Smith. Smith gives it off here, and ball pulls up, no good, and we have a loose ball foul. A couple of Michigan Wolverines go down. It'll be Wolverines basketball, 13:09 to go in the first quarter. Angie, I don't care who wins. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just want a good game. That's all I ever ask for when I call these games. I just want a good game. Michael Gibson says Michigan all day. I have a tendency to agree. I think Michigan will win this basketball game. I just hope it's good. 13:09 to go in the first half. Michigan up by 4. And it will be Michigan basketball. Cadeau and Johnson have all 11 points for the Wolverines. Nobody else has scored. Lindenborg with the basketball. Goes around a screen by Ade. Going to give it off there. Now they go down low to Ade. And Mara Ade with a left-handed shot. No good. The rebound is grabbed here by Ricky LeBird. The bird is the one. They're going to give it off there. I'm sorry, looking at the wrong freaking thing. Malachi Smith of the basketball. Smith goes around a screen over to the right wing. Going to give it off there to Karabon. Now over to Solo Ball. Outside Karabon. Steps back for 3. Swish to sandwich. Get him on! It's 11-10. Michigan by 1. UConn with a couple of threes have gotten back into this. Karabon got off to a great start. Last 2 games he struggled. Maraday got away with a travel. And they call a foul before the shot. Foul was on the floor. So Ade Mara. Michigan will have the basketball. Fresh 20-second shot clock. 30-second shot clock in college. Well, they're going to say he was shooting, I guess. So he's going to go to the line for 2. Nope, I'm sorry. He's not going to the line for 2. I thought they were lining up for free throws. Soloball and Demary. So the backcourt for UConn already has 2 fouls apiece. And, of course, in college, you foul out with 5 fouls. Shot by Cadeau, no good. On the run comes Jaden Ross, and he is blocked but fouled by Cadeau. And he will go to the line for 2. And we'll have another TV timeout here, I'd imagine. 11:57 to go here in the first half. We got a game so far. Michigan looked like they were going to be on a roll, but UConn says not so fast, as the Lee Corso would say. My guy, Hammer. What up, Hammer? Where's my guy? There it is.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Draw a cab, what up? I have a guy friend that has a solo ball hunting accident. Yeah, that's gotta bite. Having a solo ball. It's gotta bite. Hit that thumbs up, guys, girls. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. We'll be back for the Lakers tomorrow. I'm actually worried the Lakers are going to lose by about 75 tomorrow. They got destroyed by Oklahoma City. And, of course, they lost Luka. And then, of course, they lost Austin Reeves. Got to just hope these guys are back by the postseason, man. I don't... What a time to have these injuries, man. The Lakers are playing such great basketball. Playing their best basketball of the year. Oklahoma City smashed them, man. Lakers aren't good enough to beat them. They're not good enough, even when they're healthy, they're not good enough to beat OKC. They're not good enough to beat San Antonio. I think the Lakers, I think if the Lakers are healthy, they could get out of the first round. But I don't think that they'd get out of the second. Yeah, Ade Mara is a big guy. 7'3". He is huge. I'll be in Cincinnati next month. Nice, Dashy. Very good. I thought you were in Cincinnati. I thought so. Yeah, like, share. Don't forget to share the stream out, guys and girls. Let's go. Let's go. What do I think of the Denver guy? I don't. Again, I'm not a big. I don't follow college basketball that much, but we'll see how that goes. I'm actually surprised Malone didn't get a job before that. I'm surprised an NBA team didn't. I thought he would have been perfect for the Lakers. They decided to go with J.J. Redick, so I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Want Michigan to lose? I hear you, Dashy. I mean, it would be an upset if UConn pulled this off. I don't know that they're going to pull it off, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah, Dexter Lawrence. I just did a video on it. I have a video up about the Dexter Lawrence situation. Nobody seemed to give a damn. Nobody seemed to care. But, yeah, man. 11-10 Michigan. I got to go back to work tomorrow, man. It's a tough day. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the airport. Got home. I actually did take a nap. I took it, I fell asleep at like 3 o'clock. Woke up at... free throw is good. We're tied at 11 apiece. Janice, my lady, thank you so much. Appreciate you. You like me. You really, really like me. Janice, do me a favor.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I know that. I have that song on my playlist at number 4. I like the lyrics especially. You know, I like my girls a little bit older. Yeah. It's nice that you had a reset with your family. Bad Dog, welcome back. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't know all the lyrics. It is my son. We call that the microphone song because we put the microphone up there and we lip sync. And going down low and laying it up and in, I could not see the number there. Michigan's up 13-11. But yeah, but when it's nice out, you know, you're talking like May. We roll the windows down. We just blast it. And it's a great song. 13-11, Michigan with the lead. UConn with the basketball. But with the basketball is going to give it all there to Malachi Smith. Smith goes around a screen, driving down the lane, and the paint pulls up off the glass, and he got the roll. It wasn't even off the glass. It was off the back of the rim. 13-13 Mockingbird Lane. 9 minutes going by in the first half. Lendenborg going down low here to Morez Johnson. Johnson with a ball fake goes up, and... they call a foul? How come the UConn coach didn't get a technical foul for headbutting the official, by the way? Michigan turned it over. They must have called a travel. I don't know. They actually call travel in college. They call it. So, Malachi Smith with the basketball throws it outside there to Kettlebon. He gives it off back to Malachi Smith over on the right wing. Smith in the corner. Gets free from the wing for 3. Shot was short. Got his own rebound. Drives baseline. And had the ball picked off, got it back, throws it out in the corner for 3 and a swish! Cheese sandwich Canavan! It's his second 3. UConn's up by 3, and that's a foul. Well, they did not call a foul. I'm sorry. Michigan laid it back up and in. Morez Johnson with the putback. 16-15. I thought they called a foul. Officials letting them play. Malachi Smith going to give it off there to Jaden Ross. Ross is going to get rid of the basketball. The Malachi Smith has it top of the circle. Goes around a screen. Throws it back outside there to Reeb. Now to Karabon. Bad pass. Stolen away here by Michigan. Johnson comes away with it. Going to give it off to Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau into the front court. Michigan trailing by 1. Cadeau with the basketball at the top of the circle. Down low. Nice bounce pass to give it off. Extra pass out in the corner for 3. That shot's no good. Michigan struggling. They were killing it against Arizona, but they're not shooting as well here in the championship game. UConn with a 1-point lead. Michigan is 0 for 4 from downtown, and they could not miss the other night. They have not connected at all in this one so far. Jaden Ross with the basketball. Reeb ends up on his back pockets. Smith goes around the Reeb screen. Has it at the top of the circle against Cadeau. Smith driving. Nice splitting of the defense all the way to the rack. A little kiss. UConn leads 18-15. Beautiful drive there by Malachi Smith, who's made a difference. They're going down low. Yaxel Lendenborg driving, gets bumped along the baseline. Nice reverse layup. That's not going to count. Michigan is now in the bonus. They're going to get a 1-on-1. I think that was UConn's 7th foul. It might be their 6th. I don't know if they update that right away down low there, but what a drive. Malachi Smith coming in and making a big difference for UConn. UConn bench has played well so far. 5 points for the UConn bench, but they've made a better impact. Michigan's bench has not scored. They get it inbound. Lendenborg at the top of the key. Goes around a screen by Johnson. Steps back. Left wing 3. Back of the rim, no good. Michigan 0 for 5 now, but a loose ball foul on... It's on Michigan. Sensvan says, go Michigan. Dewan, what's going on? Drawcamp says, Hurley and Ref go way back. Oh, it was a head rub. Gotcha. Still, I was surprised. I guess they do know each other well if you didn't get teed up. It wasn't a headbutt, I know, but I don't know what the hell that was. It was weird. Yeah, they call it travel. They actually call it traveling in college. You're not allowed, it doesn't matter if you carry a passport or not. They call it travel in college. They definitely do. UConn's up by 3 with the basketball. 8.5 to go here in the first half. Karabon's going to give it off to Travis Reed. Now back to Mullins for 3. That's off the back of the rim. Reed with the offensive glass. Gives it off. I don't know why Reed gave it off. That shot's no good there by Jalen Stewart. Rebound by Michigan. They started up into the front court. Trey McKinney. Down the lane he goes. High off the glass. No good. Tip no good. Rebound by Mullins. Malachi Smith with the basketball. Michigan's offense just not hitting anything right now. UConn's defense doing a good job, but Michigan's missed some open threes. They're 0 for 5 from downtown. Malachi Smith trying to get free. Gives it off to Travis Reed. Reed down the lane, spinning, pivoting, going up. Blocked! Big block there by Ade, using all 7'3" of that frame. McKinney with the basketball around the Ade screen. Down low, Ade goes up with a little kiss. That was a beautiful pass by McKinney to Ade Mara. There's 18-17 UConn. Ade Mara had 26 and 9. Again, everybody seemed to have career day against Arizona. Michigan, just good. They could not miss. Malachi Smith with the basketball. Smith is going to give it off there to Roddy Gale. Now back to Reed. Nice splitting of the defense. Going up with the line drive shot. No good there by Jalen Stewart. Got his own rebound. Falls on the floor. Gives it off there. Malachi Smith has it. 14 to shoot for UConn 7 minutes ago. The first half. And we have a confab here by the officials. All right, time on the floor, 7 minutes to go. UConn 18, Michigan 17. Kelly, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. Let's go, Brian. Yeah, I like the Harbaugh hire. I like it. The head rub was I never seen anything like it. That was a hell of a game, though. Probably the best game in the tournament so far. There's been a couple good ones, but that was amazing, without question. Without question, that one was really good. Really, really good. 18-17, UConn. I enjoy an upset myself. Without question. Yeah, man, the Lakers that freaking sucks. I'm like, I go away for a week and the Lakers fall apart, man. I guess I should have never left. All these other guys are bad luck when it comes to the Lakers. I'm good luck. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I freaking leave, and the people that are supposed to be taking care of them didn't take care of them. And now look what the hell happened. Hopefully I can get them back on the winning track. Tomorrow against Oklahoma City, though, that's going to be a rough one. That's going to be a rough one. I mean, we know the rest of the Lakers are already in the playoffs. I mean, they've clinched that. They're not going to end up in the play-in. But they could fall down to the 6th seed because there's no Luka and no Austin Reeves the rest of the regular season. I said, welcome to the big leagues, Tony Vitello, to be an asshole. Who is Tony Vitello again? I forget, Dashy. Who is that? Why that name's familiar to me, but I don't remember what it's for. I don't remember. I do not remember. I don't remember. Hey. Man, I want to go back to work tomorrow. I could have taken the day off, but man, I hate the one bad thing about taking a week off of work. Nobody does my job for me, so everything just piles up on my desk. Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Dashy. Because the Yankees played the Giants. The Yankees off to a good start. Weathers blows, though. He sucks. Weathers sucks. Guy's a terrible pitcher. But 7-2, good start for the Yanks. Judge is starting to hit a little bit now after a slow start. Ben Rice has been awesome. Yankees get their pitchers back, man. They're going to have the best pitching staff in the big leagues, in my opinion. But their offense is still going to be really inconsistent. You know. So. Lakers are cooked. Well, hopefully not. I mean, hopefully these guys get healthy. But again, these grade 2 things are usually weeks. So, no, you'll get I'll be there. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'll be on Twitter. I got a lot of shit I got to do. So, but I'll be at work. I might throw it in there. Who the hell knows? Might not be at 7 in the morning, but you know, that floater is no good. Rebound grabbed here by Michigan. And a foul. Namari Burnett got it. And look at Hurley. Now remember, Hurley turned down the Laker job. The Lakers wanted him to be the head coach, and he said, no, I ain't coaching the Lakers. He didn't want that job. He stayed on at UConn, and UConn's been one of the best teams in college basketball previous 3 years. Michigan at the line for a 1-1. UConn with their 7th team foul, 6:47 to go on the first. Namari Burnett at the line for Michigan, looking for his first points of the night. And he gets his first point of the night as he knocks down the first free throw. One more coming here. You might miss your wake-up call. We'll see what I can do. Dan J says, joke of a call. Well, I mean, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. One more free throw coming here. And it's good. Michigan takes the lead 19-18. Malachi Smith double team. Michigan coming with a full court press. UConn beats it pretty easily. Malachi Smith has it at the top of the circle. Smith picked up there by Morez Johnson on the switch. Smith now picked up by Burnett. Not really doing much. They're just dribbling it near the top of the circle. They give it off. That shot was a huge... They're going to call a foul on Mara. So not only was it a big block, but he got a piece of the arm. I don't know about that call either. I thought that was a lot of ball there. It must be on Cadeau. I think Cadeau reached in there on Caraban. It ain't on a day. I mean, that was a clean block by the 7'3" beast. Free throw is good. 19-19. Cadeau is going to go to the bench. 2 fouls for Elliot Cadeau. He has 7 points. Probably sit out the rest of the half. And both free throws by Caraban are good. 20-19. UConn by 1. Morez Johnson's going to bring it up. And we have another foul. This one looks to be on Jaden Ross. And that'll send Yaxel Lendenborg to the line. So now the game is slowed to a crawl here. A lot of whistles by the officials. This game is ugly, I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. Lendenborg makes the free throw. One more coming here for him. First points of the night. Again, Michigan, they couldn't miss. They looked like a totally different team. So far, UConn has done a good job defensively because Michigan hasn't really been tested. So, this is a team. If you're going to pull an upset, as Lendenborg makes the bold, if you're going to pull an upset, you stick around against the team that hasn't really been pressed. They haven't been challenged. You don't know how they're going to do in a clutch situation, as this full court press is really bothering UConn. And they just got it across, and that 3 is good. Braylon Mullins knocks down the trifecta from the side pocket. UConn leads 23-21. There's a 3 for Namari Burnett. No good. UConn with a rebound. Malachi Smith is going to bring it up. Ever since Damari and Ball went to the bench, UConn has played well. We've had 6 ties and 5 lead changes, so it's been a good game so far. Malachi Smith with the basketball. Reed looks to set the screen. Now does come with a screen. Smith rolls over to the right, has it on the elbow, lost it, got it back, tied up, goes up, tied up, got it back, throws it outside. Reed for 3, back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mullins swipes in and grabs it. Braylon Mullins with a good play. Down low, they go to Reed, going up, and Reed missed a wide open layup. Rebound by Namari Burnett. And falling down on the ground, no foul. Lendenborg, that is, I think Lendenborg called a timeout. Oh, they're going to say it was a jump ball. Possession arrow, Michigan. No jump ball where they both jump it up at the line. In college, it's a possession arrow. So the next time we have a jump ball, it'll belong to UConn. Nothing's wrong with Dexter. Again, I just did a video on it, so you can check it out if you'd like to. But I think he's just trying to get more money, but coming off a career worst season, I don't think he should be doing that. Shot no good, but the foul on Malachi Smith, and that's going to send Roddy Gale to the line for a 1-and-1. Next time UConn fouls, Michigan will be in the double bonus. Michigan has made 10 or more three-pointers in each one of their games this year. They don't have one tonight. They don't have 1-3. Ofer from downtown, trailing by 2. Free throws coming up here for Roddy Gale. First one is good, which means he gets another one. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Reed has missed a lot of point-blank shots. So is Michigan. The big guy, the big fella's not getting it done down in the low post. Both free throws are good. 23 apiece. Couple of Jordans out there. Again, Michigan with this full court press. Malachi Smith's going to give it off to Mullins. They do beat the screen or the press easily this time. Jalen Ross gives it back to Malachi Smith. 4:48 to go in the first half. Knotted at 23. Malachi Smith with the basketball. Gets it back from Ketabon. Kicks it out to Mullins. Mullins at the top of the key pulls up, and Mullins too strong with a shot. Goes right to Malachi Smith. Ketabon down low to Reed. Goes up, and that's going to be a goaltend. Got the basket. Mara got it on the way down. 25-23. UConn by 2. (25-23). Back to the Lakers tomorrow. Yankee baseball. I mean, you're going to be busy on this channel now that I got my vacation. Ade Mara, nice pass down low and missing the shot. Roddy Gale. The interior defense by the Huskies have really bothered the Wolverines in the first half. 4:20 to go in the first half, everybody. 4:20 to go in the half. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. It's been a while. Smoke them because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
UConn leading by 2 with the basketball. Travis Reed gives it off to Smith. Sets a screen. Smith gives it back to Reed. And we have a turnover by UConn. Illegal screen set. Timeout on the floor. 3:58 to go in the first half. UConn 25, Michigan 23. Well, we have a moment. Let's hear from our new sponsor, Prize Picks. Big shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the streams, the videos for the next year. Check out Prize Picks, guys and girls. A lot of fun, man. They have a lot of fun in that stream. And again, you can follow me on Prize Picks. Link is in the description. Check it out. See how good I do, wins or losses. Let's hear from them. 90 seconds back after this. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Prize Picks. Listen, if you're like me and you have a hard time picking spreads, Prize Picks is perfect because you get to do some player over-under on stats as far as players go, which is absolutely awesome. You just got to pick more or less than a few player stats to create a lineup. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, etc. You can see there's so many things to use on the Prize Picks app, which is absolutely awesome. It has a feature that allows you to follow your friends and others like you would on any other social media platform. Followers can see wins and losses, top 3 of all time, and all that good stuff. It's the #1 sports picks app in America. It's really easy to use. Again, just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. You can follow me on the app. The link is in the description below. Like I said, check out how good or bad I do. I do love the Lakers in Oklahoma City tomorrow. You know me. I'm going to go LeBron James. I'm going to go over on points, rebounds, and assists. And, of course, SGA, same bets. Why? Well, SGA goes to the free throw line about 20 times a night. The Lakers don't really have anybody there. No Luka and no Austin Reeves. Who else is going to get the points, rebounds, and assists? It's going to be LeBron James, I would imagine. So, again, check it out. Sign up for Prize Picks and use the promo code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5. Again, link is in the description below. Big shout out to Prize Picks. Let's see how good or bad I do. Hope to see you on Prize Picks. See you later. Yeah, the link, my favorite AT&T commercials, that'd be wrong. Link should be the first thing in my description. First thing, first line in my description, that's my link. Just use the promo code HMA when you guys do it. So, like I said, you get an instant $50 in your first $5 pick. So, check it out. But that's my link. It is a foul. It is a foul if it's an illegal screen, but they don't go to the line on an offensive foul. Michigan's 0 for 7 from downtown, which is insane. That's right, you can't goaltend. Pedro Herrera, what's going on? UConn's got 3 guys with 2 fouls. Travis Reed, Damari, and Solo Ball each with 2. Cadeau has 2 for Michigan. Lindenborg of the basketball. Michigan has not had a basket in almost 4 minutes. Lindenborg trying to get on track. They double him. They give it off to Ade Mara. Mara banging down in the low post. Throws it outside. Down the lane. Big block there by Mullins. UConn comes away with the basketball. Mullins down into the front court, leaves it off, and the 3, that one is no good. Rebound is grabbed there by Trey McKinney. McKinney gives it off. Lindenborg for 3, that one is no good. Michigan continues to struggle. They are 0 for 8. They call a foul on Malachi Smith, who can't believe it. Actually, they didn't call it on Smith. They called it on they called it on Alex Karabon. Yeah, Prize Picks is fun, man. It's, like I said, I like being able to... There are so many things that you can pick on Prize Picks. You'll never be bored. You'll never be bored. Never be bored. You'll never be bored. That is for sure. That is for sure. Get over here, YouTube. Well, I guess they're challenging this. I lost my chat. Thank you for dropping that link, Dire Giants fan. Appreciate that. So we have an official review. 3:16 to go here in the first half.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Hey, likey, smacky the subby. I just did a video on Dexter Lawrence, Grim Reaper. I don't know what Dexter Lawrence is doing, man. I don't know if he wants to be a John. I don't know if he's trying to negotiate, but you shouldn't be negotiating when you're coming off the worst year of the career worst year, like the worst year of your career. Shouldn't be asking for more money. But listen, if he wants to go, whatever. I'm a team guy, man. Bill Parcells said it once before. If the player's not happy, then let's just send him out the door. I want players who want to be Giants. I want guys who want to be Giants. And a technical foul assessed against UConn. Or was that a flagrant foul? And Morez Johnson makes it. I guess it was a flagrant foul. I didn't... Free throw. Good. 25 apiece. And they go down low and lay it in. Whoops. 27-25. Lendenborg with his first field goal tonight. I lost my freaking chat again. That shot's off the mark. Michigan with the basketball and the 2-point lead. Up the court comes McKenney. Gives it off there to Mara Ade. Out to Lendenborg. Down low to Ade. Ade Mara in the low post. 7'3", using all of it. He lays it in at the front of the rim as he tickles the twine. Michigan up by 4. And we have a timeout on the floor. UConn takes it. 2:24 to go in the half. Michigan trying to roll again. They're up by 4. 29-25. They did, Dashy. They got that timeout in there. They got the timeout in there. They better settle down. Well, the one thing I'll say, Dexter isn't going to go into the NFC East if they trade him. We know that. He won't go into it. He won't go. Buffalo Wild Wings commercials are stupid as hell. Dumb. Bottomless apps. TGIF used to do that. I don't think TGIF is around anymore. But they used to do the bottomless app thing. They used to do it years ago. I used to go to get the Jack Daniels chicken. That was the best. That shit was good. It was good. Was goody. Was goody. Alrighty. Hit that thumbs up for me. Let's see if we get 100 here. I missed you guys, so I decided to do an extra live stream today. Bonus live stream. Min Bachwood, I'll be back for the Lakers tomorrow. Oh, dire Giants fan, it's only a half. They're halves. It's just one half of basketball. When this is over, it's halftime. So it's not a first quarter. But it is nationally televised. But in college basketball, they take a timeout every 4 minutes. Like anything under 16, under 12, under 8, and under 4 minutes. They take TV timeouts and stoppages and play. And then, of course, if teams take timeouts, they do it as well. So that's why. But it's two halves of basketball. So this half is almost over. Yeah, so it's not too bad. These games are pretty quick. You give it out there to Malachi Smith. Both teams are 9 for 26 in the field. Neither team shooting well. Then there's a Swiss cheese sandwich solo with a triple. That's the wrong freaking drop. Let's go. Solo gets 3. A trifecta for Solo Ball. He ballin'. Ballin'. Here is Ade Mara driving, goes up, and he's just too big down there on the baseline. That's what she said. 31-28 Michigan. Ade Mara with 6 now. Michigan is up by 3. Doing a lot of running around there to get free was Malachi Smith. They're going to give it off there to Kettabon. Now back to Smith over the ball. Ball back to Malachi Smith. Sets a screen. Smith on the right wing for the tie. Whoa, that one wasn't close. If you're not wearing your... Well, the ball's on the floor. If you're not wearing your heart, everybody, please duck and cover. That's an absolute brick. Michigan with the basketball. Here's Lindenborg driving it down into the low post. Lindenborg double team, throws it outside there. Here's McKenney pulling up, and that shot was short. Rebound by Travis Reed. Reed gives it off here to Malachi Smith. Brings it up here for the Huskies, trailing by 3. A minute to go here in the half. Michigan leads 31-28. Mullins with the basketball. Dribbling on the Final Four logo. Gives it all there to Solo Ball. Now back. Driving down the lane and missing the layup was Braylon Mullins. Rebound here by Michigan. Lundenborg up ahead of the field. No good. Put back is up and good with a big two-handed boom. Shagalaka. Roddy Gale fires it down. Michigan has tied their largest lead of the night. They were up 9-4. They're up 33-28. UConn can hold for a final shot with 20 seconds to go in the half. I agree. I think low score benefits UConn. But Michigan with a bit of a flurry here. At the end of the half. Nice pass to Reed, who goes up, and he missed the layup. But he was fouled, and Travis Reed will go to the line for 2. 2.6 seconds to go here. Maybe they didn't call a foul because Hurley is pissed. Maybe Hurley wanted a goal. It was not. That ball was off the rim. It was great timing there by Roddy Gale. No, there is free throws coming here. Reed bricks the first free throw. One more coming here for Travis Reed. Terrace Reed. I keep calling him Travis Reed. Terrace Reed, my bad. Terrace Reed is just 2 for 7. 4.6 rebounds. Over 1 from the free throw line. One more coming here for Terrace. And he goes 1 out of 2. Michigan can get off. They got to get it down the court. They're going to take a timeout. Or they're going to have a substitution here. 33-29, 2.6 seconds to go in the first half. See if Michigan can get off a shot. That was a foul. Well, they're not going to call it. So that is the end of the first half. Michigan leads 33-29. Yes, Lakers tomorrow. Lakers tomorrow, 10:15 New York, 7:15 LA, 10:15 Wednesday morning in the Philippines. Amika Dochuk, 1, 2, 3, hop, skip, and a jump. I actually thought he was fouled, though. They didn't call it. So we have hit the half. Michigan up by 4. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. You can think about this. Game should be over by... I don't know how long halftime is for college basketball. I'm not sure. Yes, it is a late game tomorrow. Late game tomorrow. Time out. Lakers. It just sucks, man. That just sucks about the Lakers. It just sucks about the Lakers, man. Sucks. It freaking sucks. Lakers and Thunder. It just sucks. Knicks won again. That's a good thing. Knicks in good shape for that 3 seed. Lakers and Nuggets are each 50 and 28. Minnesota's 4 games behind the Lakers, so worst case scenario, Lakers going to end up with a 5 seed. Lakers will play the T-Wolves, who knocked them out last year. If the season ended today, Lakers will get the Timberwolves. I will be doing the play-in games for the NBA. I will make sure I do those as well. Got to get those in there, of course. Got to get those in there. Got to get them in there. But I hope you all had a fantastic week. I did. Still tired there today, man. Jet lag. Like I said, well, the one thing I'll say, man, because Orlando is a big-ass airport, we got there so early, but luckily for us, Trump got all the TSA workers back there. In Orlando, we got through that line in 15 minutes. It was nothing. Checked our bags in real quick. Got through the line, no problem. It was good. So we got lucky, because if we would have went a month earlier, could have been sitting there for hours on end. Well, that's a good thing. We went to Epic Universe. That shit was pretty awesome. That was last year when it was like a month away from opening. It was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of good rides at Epic Universe. And of course, I like the old-fashioned horror movies. My kid is into it. My kid really got into The Creature from the Black Lagoon, so we actually rented it from Amazon Prime. I can't believe no streaming service has Creature from the Black Lagoon, a movie from 1954, for free. But he really wanted to see it, and he bought like a little stuffed guy of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's like, "Daddy, have you ever?" I've never seen that movie. I'm like, "No, I've never seen it." For some reason, he really liked the character. He loved Monsters Unchained. If anybody ever goes there, that's all those old fashions: Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, Dracula, Frankenstein. Yeah, it was fun. I don't think LeBron's going to be there next year. Yeah, Chino, it was fast. It was fast as hell. Like I said, our flight was 8. We boarded at 8:10. We took off we were supposed to take off at 8:40, but we were stuck on the runway for like 20 minutes. And then, we left. Like I said, we left our villa at 5 o'clock in the morning, a little after 5 o'clock. Got to the airport like 5:45, figuring to want to make sure we get in there because you just didn't know. And I got stuck in Orlando. It took a long time to get through there one time, but literally, man, we got in that line. We were out of there in 15 minutes. It's crazy. It was crazy. No, I go to Disney World. I don't travel around Orlando. We go to Disney World. We go to Disney World and Universal. So my kid enjoys that. That's our yearly trip. We go away. We go to Disney. That's the only time I ever really leave the state. The only vacation we really take. We have vacation days, but we just hang around. It's staycations, a lot of them, or we go day trips to stuff. But no, that's what we do. We stay in Orlando. So it was good. Yeah, the 1 year, Chino, I swear we got stuck in that line for a good hour and a half. And I remember one of the guys coming through saying pretty much, get your shit together. Take your shit out. Get your shit ready to go. Get your shoes off. Take your stuff out of your freaking pockets. Get ready to go. And then the line moved. I don't know what the hell people were doing. But today, like I said, we went right in. I don't know if it's because we got there early or what it was, but we got through there fast. Got through there fast. I mean, the Albany airport is tiny, so you get in and out of Albany really quick, but that's a small airport. That's a small airport. But yeah, man, I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. The jet lag takes a little bit to wear. I'm obviously on the same time zone, but up early in the morning. And again, I don't worry about my diet. Everyone's like, do you diet when you're on vacation? I don't. But you also don't rest. When you're in a park every day, you're taking 20,000 steps. You're walking around for 14 hours, man. You're on your feet all day. So, and it's hot. I mean, I like it, but I mean, it's, 85 degrees. It wears on you after a while. And again, today, man, I came home. I did exactly what I normally do. I did, like I said, I took a nap. Went and picked my dog up. My father-in-law watched the dog. I missed my dog. It was good to get her back. I missed my puppy. I missed my puppy. But, yeah. It's, like I said, it's going to be back. I got a couple of days of really shitty weather coming in here, but once you get to the end of the week, it's supposed to be like 62 or 63 on Thursday, 69 on Friday. It'll be nice. Yeah, early April is usually good. My brother and sister-in-law went down there when Orlando had like their lowest temperatures in 90 years. I felt bad for him. You leave New York, you go down there, it's 28 degrees in Orlando. Like, that's unheard of. That's unheard of down there. But like I said, man, every day the sun's out. I got a freaking, you probably can't tell on here, but I got a tan, which is nice. I'll lose it in 3 days being back in New York. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. It'll be fun to get back to doing Laker games. I think Giants Collective is going to be Wednesday. Because again, with my kid's birthday tomorrow, can't do it. I was going to say, let me see when the Yankees play. The Lakers play when? We're going to take a look at the Lakers schedule here. The Lakers play tomorrow, obviously. Then they play Thursday, Friday, Sunday. 4 games left for the Lakers. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. When do the Yankees play on Wednesday? I'm not going to... Shit, I got Giants Collective. They're going to play at 7 o'clock, right? Yeah. Man. Oh, Jazz is having a good year. Oh, no, that's against Severino. Yankees better beat the hell out of frickin'... better beat the shit out of Oakland. Oakland stinks. Schlittler's been amazing too, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Don. I mean, if they drop the 5, they're not gonna. It's not gonna matter though. If these guys aren't healthy, it ain't gonna matter where they play. They're not winning. They're not gonna beat any of these teams. They couldn't even beat the Mavericks. The Mavericks suck. And they couldn't even beat them. Couldn't beat them. I mean, they scored enough, but their defense was total shit. Thank you, Isaac. It's going to be back. It's good and it's bad. It's good and it's bad, man. It's good and it's bad. I like being on vacation. I just like I said, it's my yearly reset where I don't have to do anything. I'm just on vacation. I ain't got to worry about YouTube. I ain't going to worry about my job. I ain't worry about the gym. I ain't worry about the diet. I ain't worried about anything. But we come off of that, we come back strong. Come back strong. Strong. Come back strong. Come back strong. Better than ever. We're going to do a lot of crap. But the play-in game, I should look at the NBA playoff schedule. While I'm at it, let's see. NBA playoffs. Come on. So play-in tournament is April 14th through the 17th. And again, I'll do those games. I'll do those games. Not the East Coast. I'll do the West Coast. I'm not gonna do them all. But like I'll do the Warriors and Blazers. And I'll do the Suns and Clippers. And then I'll do, the other play-in game. I'll do as many of those as I can. And then the playoffs begin on April 18th. So hopefully by then, like I said, man, I don't know how long these guys are out. Hopefully the Lakers get their guys back. They're favoring Michigan. Yeah, it seems like UConn's had a couple calls go against them here in the first half. You know what I mean? Seems like it. Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I mean, I didn't watch the Thunder-Laker game. I was, where were we that day? What the hell day did they play? I don't remember. I forgot what park I'm in. Anyway, I checked the score, and it was like 75-41. I don't know why Luka was in the game. If Luka already had like an aggravated hamstring, like what? The game was over in the first half. Like, why are you playing these guys? You weren't coming back. You're getting your ass kicked. Why the hell were they playing? Clippers can definitely be dangerous. Well, it's good, Dash. You don't want to give up. You don't want to give extra outs away. You don't want to give extra outs away. How long is this halftime here? In the NBA, it's like 12 minutes. I don't know what it is in college. I'm just hoping I really would like the Lakers to make a run in the playoffs, man. I call a lot of the playoff games anyway, but obviously it's a lot better I call the Lakers all year long. It's a lot better when they make a run. And for you Knicks fans out there, I definitely call a lot of Knicks playoff games too. I don't really cover the East Coast, but when the Knicks are in the playoffs, I make it a point to give some Knicks games without question because I'm a Knicks fan. So obviously I want them to make a run, and I mean the Knicks I think can beat anybody, even though the Pistons have really whooped our ass. But I still feel like the Knicks can make a run. I do. Last year, all those injuries caught up with them against Indiana, which sucked. The Knicks should have been in the damn finals. But yeah, we'll see, Don. I hopefully, man, like I said, they got a couple weeks before they start. I just don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they can come back at some point in the first round. Because no matter who they play, if they get the Rockets, the Nuggets, or Minnesota, they're not going to beat any of those teams in a 7-game series without Reeves and Luka. They can't. LeBron's 41 years old. He can't carry that team. LeBron's supposed to kind of be the second or third option. Luka's the guy that's supposed to do all the scoring. And Reeves is giving you 20 points a game. Although, like I said, they scored enough against the Mavericks. Their defense was garbage. So, I don't know. I hope, beyond hope. 4 to 6 weeks, and he's not coming back the entire year. He's done. Unless they made the finals. I didn't hear anything about it. I just heard he was done for the regular season. I didn't hear a timetable. That must be new. I looked. It didn't have a specific timetable. But if he's out 4 to 6 weeks, he's done for the year. He's not coming back. Lakers aren't making the finals without him. So. Should be getting ready to go to the second half here. Michigan still has not hit a 3 in this game. They lead by 4. They made about 60 against Arizona. At least it seemed that way. But if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up for me. It helps me out. If you could do that, we get 100 likes. That'd be great. Again, I just got back from vacation. I flew in this morning. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning to catch my flight. I got a little bit of a nap earlier today. But I wanted to come back on here and give you a little something because I've been gone for a week. And, I know that I appreciate people worried about it. Like, bro, you're not streaming the game. Bro, you're not streaming the game. No. But hopefully, like I said, I'm back now, so we good. But I gotta do it, man. Once in a while, I gotta take a vacation. Said you gotta touch. I cannot be on YouTube every day of my life. I don't know how the hell people do that. But again, if you're, you don't have anything in your life but YouTube, I guess you can do YouTube every day of your life. But I need a vacation, man. I gotta go out and touch grass. Gotta happen. I gotta live my life. I work my ass off all year long. I deserve a little break. Now and again. Warm down here all of a sudden. The only thing that sucks, man, I feel like I'm getting a sore throat. I probably got freaking sick. When you're on a damn plane, you always get sick when you're on a damn plane. You're also in Disney for a week. You're around freaking thousands of people. Red Sox fans are chanting "sell the team." What the hell are the Reds? They were 2-7 last I looked. Nothing wrong with that. We like to see the Red Sox suck. 2-8. They look good. Already 5.5 behind the Yankees. Toronto's 4-6. Good for them. Yankees 7-2, Dodgers 8-2, Milwaukee, Cincinnati 7-3. Dashy, look at you. 7-3, Dashy. They're off to a good start. Tony won. What Reds or refs are literally handed. Well, a lot of people saying that the refs helping out Michigan. I think so too. I think they've got a lot of favorable calls. D'Amico says, hit that damn like button. Yeah, let's get 100 likes for this one. Again, I didn't expect a big crowd. I mean, I don't normally do college basketball. Everybody and their mother's streaming this game, so. But I wanted to give you guys a bonus because I haven't been around for a week. But I'm back now. I'm back. I am back. Be live at the Lakers and Thunder tomorrow. Hope it's a good game. Don't expect it to be, but I'll be here regardless. Again, I'm not a guy that just streams the Lakers because they're popular. I don't chase the algorithm like a lot of these motherfuckers on here. I don't do that shit. I've been calling the Lakers for 8 freaking years. I don't change up teams and just say, oh, this team's red hot. The Spurs are red hot. I'm going to start calling Spurs games. I don't do that shit. I'm not an algorithm chaser. I give you shit because I want to give you shit. Some people on here just chase the algorithm, stream every fucking thing under the sun. Or whatever's popular. Never did Lakers shit before. I'm going to start doing Lakers shit because my team sucks. I don't... You know, people... It's funny because people get on me for not streaming the Knicks. I have a reason I don't stream the Knicks. I work. A real job. I have a family. I want to spend time with my family. What's the excuse for people not streaming their teams? What's the excuse for other people doing it? When they don't have a significant other, and they don't have a child, and their whole job is YouTube, and every day they can do whatever the hell they want. And they're on YouTube fucking 6 to 8 hours a day anyway. Why aren't they doing their team? Why are they doing the Lakers? Thank you, homeboy. Appreciate it. We're back, baby. We back. Sucks. The Lakers fell apart when I was gone. Totally fell apart when I was gone. All right, we're back to action. UConn with the basketball starting off the second half. DeMary with 2 fouls. Did not play a lot of the half. Goes around a screen by Terrace Reed. Gives it off there. Ball for 3. That shot short. Ade Mara with the rebound. A long pass out and a foul. That's going to send Burnett to the line for 2. Good foul by Solo Ball, but that's number 3 on Solo Ball. Make him earn those free throws. Great pass there by Ade Mara. Must have got him with the body. He didn't get him with the arm. Free throw good. Michigan back up by 5. This is the largest lead for either team is 5 points. Namari Burnett. 3 points and 3 rebounds. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know the Yankee fans were doing that. I figured Yankee fans got over it. I've been over it since the day one. I think it sucks that he left, but I'm not going to get mad at him or the Mets. It is what it is. Again, man, I'm not a player guy. I'm a team guy. Soda went to the Mets. I'm not going to get mad at the Mets. The Yankees outbid everybody for years. Just like at the Dodgers. People are like, oh, the Dodgers are ruining baseball. Like, the Dodgers ain't ruining shit. As a Yankee fan, I'm not saying anything. If other teams want to think that shot way short by Terrace Reed. Got his own rebound, puts in a little kiss. Good job by Reed and the perseverance. 35-31 Michigan. But, I mean, if smaller market teams want to complain about the Dodgers doing that, fine. But Yankee fans have no room to talk about teams spending, hundreds of millions of dollars on payroll. None. 35-31 Michigan by 4. Ade Mara had the ball stripped away. Terrace Reed knocked it out of bounds. It belongs to Michigan. I'm sorry, it belongs to UConn. It's Michigan's first turnover since 8:48 to go in the half. They lead by 4. Both teams have taken care of the basketball. Just 4 turnovers for UConn, 3 for Michigan. DeMary's going to give it off to Solo Ball now, and Terrace Reed just lost the ball out of bounds. Just as I say that, each team with back-to-back turnovers here. UConn had 4 total against Illinois. They got 5 tonight. Lindenborg with the basketball. Driving into the paint. Throws it outside in the corner for 3. That shot barely grazed the iron by Burnett. He hasn't shot the ball well at all. Here comes Silas DeMary up the court for the Huskies. That's the first time in over almost 2 years Michigan didn't hit a 3-pointer in the first half. Again, they've hit 10 3-pointers, and at least 10 3-pointers in every one of their games so far. They did not hit one in the half. Terrace Reed throws it out to Damari, and then a Dave Mara. Nice knockaway. UConn back-to-back turnovers. Lindenborg throws it outside there to Elliot Cadeau around a screen. Cadeau, and they call a foul on UConn, as Morez Johnson was knocked to the deck. 17:40 to go here in the second half. Michigan leading by 4. Mark, what's going on? Nope, I was on vacation, brother. Been gone for a week, but I'm back now. Gonna call Lakers Thunder tomorrow. Hopefully it's not as bad as the first time around. It probably will be, but I'll be here for it anyway. Adai Mara throwing it out there to Johnson. Nice. Both teams turning the ball over a lot. They took care of the ball in the first half. Each team with 2 turnovers here in the second half. Malachi Smith back into the game. Give it off. Here's solo ball for 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Mara. Quick outlet here to Charlie. I'm sorry, that's not Charlie May. Malachi Smith at the basketball. Malachi Smith throws it outside. Solo ball driving. That's a travel. They didn't call it. Stripped by Michigan. Boy, Connecticut's turned it over 3 straight times. Morez Johnson gives it back there to Mari Burnett. And Burnett turns it over. Well, each team with 3 turnovers here in this half already. They had 7 combined in the first half. They got 6 combined in the first 3 minutes and 5 seconds of the second half. Crazy. Crazy. Michigan up by 4. Malachi Smith in a basketball. It's just crazy. Michigan had 3 turnovers the whole first half. They have 3 in this half. So is UConn. Terrace Reed gives it off there to Malachi Smith. Goes around a screen there by Kenaban. 10 to shoot here for UConn. Malachi Smith throws it out there. Solo ball. Throws it back outside. Here's that ball is blocked. And a rebound is grabbed there by Elliot Cadeau for the Wolverines. Cadeau driving. Goes up. Yes! And the foul! Give him the hoop in the arm. Elliot Cadeau goes coast to coast. Slap a little butter on the toast. Finish it off a little kiss. It'll go to the Albany. Old and 1. I have no idea how Cadeau did that. He lost control of the basketball, got it back, and laid it up and in using the window. Michigan with their largest lead of the night. They're up by 6 with a chance to go up by 7. I did not see the Fab Five of the game. Daniel Boom, thank you. Free throw is good. 38-31 Michigan by 7. '96 is my favorite one because it was the first one that I saw. So 96. Michigan with their largest lead of the night. They're up by 7. Jana Ross of the basketball. Well, these officials are blowing a lot of whistles. Lot of whistles in this one. There we go. I've been waiting for YouTube to frickin' screw my frickin' studio up, and they did. Good job. Good job, YouTube. Malachi Smith of the basketball is going to bring it out here. And there's another turnover by UConn. My God, Johnson goes up, and Cadeau went up with his shot. No good. Rebound by UConn. Just over 4 minutes gone by in the second half. Michigan with 5 turnovers. UConn with 8. UConn has 4 in this half. That shot no good. Rebounded by UConn. Outside, here's Caraban way off the mark. Rebound by Mullins. Lays it up and in. Braylon Mullins getting the offensive glass. 38-33. Mullins is just 2 for 9. It was just a second field goal. He knocked down a 3 earlier in the game. Lundenborg in the lane. Goes up against 3 Huskies. Yes! And a foul. Give him the hoop in the arm. Yaxel Lundenborg will go to the Albany. And 1. Michigan up by 7 with a chance to go up by 8. Yes, it'll be nice to stream the Yankees again, Dashy, without question. It will be. It definitely will be. We have a timeout on the floor. 15-16 to go in the half. Want to give a big shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the stream. Let's hear from the sponsor. 90 seconds back after this. I got to go pee. I'll be right back. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Prize Picks. Listen, if you're like me and you have a hard time picking spreads, Prize Picks is perfect because you get to do some player over-under on stats as far as players go, which is absolutely awesome. You just got to pick more or less than a few player stats to create a lineup. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, etc. You can see there's so many things to use on the Prize Picks app, which is absolutely awesome. It has a feature that allows you to follow your friends and others like you would on any other social media platform. Followers can see wins and losses, top 3 of all time, and all that good stuff. It's the #1 sports picks app in America. It's really easy to use. Again, just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. You can follow me on the app. The link is in the description below. Like I said, check out how good or bad I do. I do love the Lakers in Oklahoma City tomorrow. You know me. I'm going to go LeBron James. I'm going to go over on points, rebounds, and assists. And, of course, SGA, same bets. Why? Well, SGA goes to the free throw line about 20 times a night. The Lakers don't really have anybody there. No Luka and no Austin Reeves. Who else is going to get the points, rebounds, and assists? It's going to be LeBron James, I would imagine. So, again, check it out. Sign up for Prize Picks and use the promo code HMA to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5. Again, link is in the description below. Big shout out to Prize Picks. Let's see how good or bad I do. Hope to see you on Prize Picks. See you later. Alrighty then. Alrighty, sir. My chat working? I don't even know anymore, man. You never know with YouTube. Michigan up by 7. Looking to go up by 8. Yeah, it's working. David, what up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Nice to see everybody in this stream. Been a week. Been a minute. Been a minute. Been a minute. Vacation was good, man. Thank you. I needed it. You don't really get a lot of I don't really get a lot of rest going to Disney World. Like I said, it's constant walking around for 14 hours a day. But, you know, it's fun, man. We always have a good time. We always have a good time going there. Lindenborg makes the free throw, and Michigan is up by 8. It's their largest lead of the night. Michigan looking for a full court press. Again, this bothered UConn in the first half. And Malachi Smith lost the basketball. Another turnover, UConn. Michigan really turning the screws here on the Huskies. UConn looking to get bailed out by the officials. That hit Hurley right in the balls. Elliott Cadeau is going to bring it up. 5 turnovers in the last 8 possessions for the Huskies. Elliott for 3. That one's no good by Cadeau. Rebound by Mullins. Gives it off. Malachi Smith goes up, and Smith lays it in with a little kiss. A good transition bucket there by UConn. 41-35 Michigan. Driving down the lane, I don't know what the hell was going on there. Roddy Gale should have just taken that to the lane. He looked to make a pass. Jaden Ross knocked it out of bounds. You live 2 hours from Disney. It must be nice living down there. Said it was 85 and sunny every day. It rained last night. Like when we were leaving the park at 10 o'clock, it rained, which cares. But it was 85 and sunny like every day. It was really nice. I came back here today and it was snowing when I got off the plane. Not fun. It was half what it was, and it was like 42 degrees here today. Windy, crappy. Typical upstate New York, but it's supposed to be nice at the end of the week, so I'll be happy about that. Let's see if we get 100 likes in this stream. Let's go. Michigan throws into the backcourt, and they have the basketball leading by 6. Stepping back with a pull-up jump shot and tickling the twine, Trey McKinney knocks it down just outside the free throw line. Michigan up by 8. Mullins will bring it across the timeline here. Neither team shooting the ball well. Michigan 3 out of 8.5. UConn 3 of 9. Malachi Smith has it over on the right wing. And throw it outside here to Karabat. Outside, Mullins wide open 3 in the corner. That one was strong. Rebound grab there by Love. Nice play by UConn to take it away. Mullins gets free, goes down, and good job there by Ade. But UConn continues to bang the offensive glass. Would not be denied. 43-37, Michigan by 6. 13 offensive rebounds for the Huskies. 11 second chance points. Cadeau around the screen. Beautiful move by Elliot Cadeau with a little kiss. And Michigan's starting to get inside. Cadeau has 12. And Michigan has an 8-point lead. 13-20 to go. Michigan with 28 points in the paint. Again, they have not. Michigan has not hit a 3 in this game as of yet. Karabon down low to Terrace Reed. Reed banging into Ade Mara going up. And no. Rebound by Lindenborg. Yaxel will bring it up into the front court for the Wolverines. Around a screen. Has it over on the right wing. Looks to back down the smaller defender. He's double teamed. They throw it out to Cadeau. Ball fake. Pulls up for 3. Swiss cheese sandwich. There it is. Elliot Cadeau with the first 3 of the night for the Wolverines. They have their largest lead of the evening. They're up by 11 at time out of the floor. 12:47 to go. In the second half, Michigan up 48-37. Michigan is just 1 for 11 from downtown. They're up by 11. Can you imagine if they hit their threes? Where this game would be right now, I'm telling you, man. Michigan's just too good. Michigan's a class of this. Not even close. Not even close. Oh, I tell you, David, I think the weather was perfect when I was down there. It was nice breeze. I'm not complaining, man. Middle 80s, that's my comfort zone. I like the sun. But yeah, I mean, my wife and I went down there for our honeymoon years ago in July, and it was brutal. It was like 97, 98, wicked humid. It was tough. That's hot for even me. That's even hot for me. God, my wife and I have been married 19 years. That is insane, man. 19 years. 19 years. Jesus, we've been together forever. Like, I'm 50, man. I've been together more than half my life. I'm an old bastard. Oh, yeah. Are you south of Orlando? Yeah, Orlando, like I said, there's the breeze was nice. Plus, I mean, when you're in Disney, there's shade. You can walk in stores that's air conditioned. Like, you can get out of the heat, you know. So, it's not bad. It ain't bad. Not bad at all. Where the hell's my chat, man? Ain't nobody talking in here tonight. This is crazy. Where the hell is everybody? Where is everybody? Where y'all at? Where y'all be? Where you all be? Ba 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 ba. Hopefully people are back. I feel like my hamstring's gonna cramp on me. Hopefully people are back for the Lakers tomorrow. I disappeared for a week. I guess nobody missed me. Jacob, what up? Gail, what's going on? From Georgia in the house. Evan, what up? There we go. Now you see some people chatting it up in the stream. Michigan up by 11. I hope that game's not ugly tomorrow night. Red swept the Rangers. I'm sure Hammer wasn't happy about that. I'm sure Hammer was not happy about that. Sports Gamer fan, what up? Yes, Michigan's defense has been really good. Really, like I said, tightening the screws, forcing a lot of turnovers against the Huskies. A lot of turnovers. Cadeau's got 15 tonight. He's averaged 11 for the tournament. DeMary back in the game. Gives it off there to Jana Ross. Ross against Cadeau, throws it out. Kettlebon for 3. That one is no good. Battle for the rebound. DeMary gets it, gives it off. Blocked by Michigan, but we're going to call a foul. And that will send... I believe that was Jana Ross. I couldn't see the number. And it is Ross. Jana Ross to go to the line for 2 for UConn. Casiros, well, what's going on from Memphis, Tennessee? Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Well, I call Laker games all the time, so you're in the right spot, brother. Or I should say, sister, Cassie Roswell. I hate these ads. Cassie, my lady. Yes, you're in the right spot. We do Laker games here all the time. Free throw is good. We live for the Lakers tomorrow, so you are in the right spot. Nobody calls a Laker game quite like your boy Baddog. That's a fact. Free throws are good. 48-38. Michigan is 15 of 16 in the line. UConn is 6 for 8. Michigan with the basketball, 8 minutes going by in the second half. National championship up for grabs. Michigan has won every game by at least 13 points. And they're up by 9. Johnson with the basketball. Will Shedder's in the game. The first time Shedder's checked in. Shedder Bob. Cadeau driving down the lane to the rack. That ball is blocked. Here comes UConn back the other way. Jana Ross on the basketball. Pulls up straight on 3. Shot was short. Rebound grab there by UConn. Here is by Michigan. Shedder all the way to the rack. And Shedder lost it. Didn't miss the layup. I don't know how the hell he missed that. Here comes Mullins back the other way. Mullins driving. Goes up. Blocked by Moritz Johnson. Moritz Johnson. Moritz. I'm used to Moritz Wagner. And we have the under 12-minute timeout. 11:40 to go in the second quarter, or second half rather. 48-39 Michigan. Hey boy. Yeah boy. Let's get 100 likes. Come on, guys and gals. Come on. Yeah, big win against the Hawks. So the Knicks, I think the Knicks are going to get the 3 seed. They're pretty comfortable there. I think the Knicks can take anybody in the East. And just the Pistons have really given us a hard time this year. The Pistons have really given the Knicks a hard time, without question. Without question. But yes. It was a big win, man. No doubt about it. No question. Yankees are off to a good start, 7-2. Shouldn't have lost the other day either. Bird blows. I don't know why the hell they bring Bird in. Guy gave up 3 runs and get a fucking out. Celtics scare the most. Oh, the Knicks beat them last year with Tatum. Knicks will get them in the second round. But they beat them last year. I think that's the series Tatum got hurt in. Raged. Well, you don't get a rage lately, Dashy, because the Reds have played well. Who hired Bobby Hurley? I didn't even know that he got hired. I didn't even know he got hired. I think the Knicks can beat the Celtics. But the Pistons have fucked us up a couple of times. Big time. Pistons have kicked our ass. I think the Knicks can beat the Celtics. I don't know about the Pistons. Pistons have done us dirty a couple of times. Without question. Without question. Without question. 50th anniversary of the undefeated season. I'm guessing that's who? UCLA? Who is that? Oh, Michigan. No, Indiana? Who the hell is that? Oh, it must have been Indiana. Well, there was a couple undefeated teams. Didn't UCLA, it was Indiana. Didn't UCLA, not lose a game for 4 years? Michigan has definitely been the best team in this entire tournament, and it hasn't really been close. Like I said, they've beaten every team by at least 13. I didn't see them play Alabama. I know they beat Arizona by 18 the other night, but they were up by 30. Man, that game was not close. Arizona got garbage points at the end of the game. UConn has kept it close. Michigan's trying to get away, and Terrace Reed with a nice turnaround as he tickles the twine. It's down to 7. So UConn is within shouting distance. Aaliyah Cadeau driving in the lane, going up, and no good. Ooh, he took a hard fall. A couple of guys go down on the ground. Mullins is going to give it off here to DeMary. Silas DeMary, top of the circle. Picked up there by Trey McKinney. DeMary now picked up by Johnson. Throws it outside here to Calabat. Out to Mullins. Right wing 3. That one's short. Rebound. That's a tie-up. Ooh, the official takes a bump. Yeah! Yeah! I love when the officials take the shot. That's going to be a jump ball, UConn's possession. Well, guys battling and take one there, ref. So UConn to get the ball back, trailing by 7, 10:45 to go in the half. Mullins will go to the bench. UConn was 5 for 15 in the first half downtown, 0 for 8 in the second half. Neither team shooting the 3 well at all. Michigan is 1 of 11. UConn is 5 of 23. It's not been a very pretty game, to say the least. This has been a bad shooting defensive battle. Yaxel Lendenborg pulling up for 3. That one's way short. Michigan now 1 for 12. That ball's back tap, but picked off here by UConn. The ball's blocked, getting the rebound. Going up with a shot is no good by Ross. Taken away here by Ade Mary. Lost it, got it back, double teamed, and just wanted a foul. There's a bunch of gnats swarming around him, but he was so tall he was able to get the ball off. Here's a drive down the lane all the way to the rack. No good. Put back by Johnson is good. Both of these teams, their defense has just been suffocating. Each team has to work for a basket. That's a bad foul by Johnson in the backcourt. Michigan's third team foul. But, I mean, every possession, these guys have had to work. Both teams have had to work for their baskets. 50-41. Johnson has 12-8. He also has 3 fouls now. Silas DeMary's going to throw it out there down low to Ross. They give it off to Reed. Reed down low post against Ade Mara. Reed now driving it back outside. Gives it off. DeMary pulls up. Way off the mark. And we have they call it a jump ball. It'll be Michigan's basketball. I thought there was a foul. I thought Roddy Gale got fouled. But they give it to UConn. UConn's got possession. My bad. Forgot UConn started the basketball. So it is UConn's possession. Michigan got the last one. Officials have called a lot of fouls, but they've also let them play in certain aspects of this game. 9:29 to go in the half. Michigan with a 9-point lead down low. Ball's blocked again. Michigan's 6th block of the night. Back they come the other way. Here's Lendenborg for 3. That shot is no good. The rebound grabbed by Godot. Back to Lendenborg. Down low. Johnson, triple team, goes up. Had it stripped. Turnover. Here comes Caraban the other way. Caraban all the way to the rack. He goes coast to coast. Slap a little butter on the toast and a little kiss. You just finish it off. Bill Raftery's doing the game, by the way. We always honor the legendary Bill Raftery with just a little kiss. 50-43. Caraban's got 12. Lendeborg with a basketball. That 3. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It is a UFO. UConn hanging in there. UConn is hanging around. They're trailed by a touchdown. 9:04 to go. I'm sorry, 8:43 to go in the half. UConn down by 7 with the basketball. They will inbound from under Michigan's basket. 50-43. A very low-scoring game in this one. Michigan is... they've made 10 threes or more in every one of these games. They won every one of these games by at least 13 points. Michigan is just 1 for 12 from downtown tonight. UConn not much better at 5 for 23. Silas Demary with the basketball at the top of the circle. Gives off to Terrace Reed. Now gets it back. Driving to the left. Getting into the lane. Going up and laying a little kiss. Nice drive there by Demary. It's down to 5. Roddy Gale up for the Wolverines over to the left wing. Merrill looking to set the screen. Gale in the lane, spinning, going up, blocked. Rebound here by Caravan. He'll bring it up for UConn. They can cut it to a single possession game with the basket. Silas Demary around a screen by Reed. Top of the circle for Demary. Gives it off there to Caravan. Goes around the Reed screen. Had the ball deflected and picked off there by Roddy Gale. Starting the other way for Michigan. The alley-oop to Merrill goes up and throws it down with a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. The first one of the night. Actually, no, it wasn't. There was a putback earlier in the game. Michigan up by 7. Each team with just 5 assists in this game. Tons of turnovers, a lot of fouls, and a lot of missed shots. Demary trying to get free. Throws it out. Caravan fakes. Now takes the 3, and that line drives off the side of the rim. And UConn could not save it. Last touch by Jalen Stewart. Where I have the under 8-minute TV timeout. 7:44 to go in the half. 7:16 to go in the half. Michigan 52, UConn 45. Miranda Manton, what's up, man? Hit the thumbs up. We're 17 away from 100. Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. Closing in on 100. We're 17 away. Not bad, like I said, not the prettiest game, but at least it's competitive. I mean, that's all we ever hope for in these streams. We got a competitive game. Be live for the Lakers tomorrow. Be live for the Lakers tomorrow. Tomorrow. After missing 3 games, like I said, I go away on vacation. Lakers fall apart. 2 of their best players get injured. The Lakers obviously missed me. We all know I'm the good luck charm for Los Angeles. So, hit the thumbs up. Let's go. No. Jack, I don't really watch college. Like I said, this is just kind of a random thing. I don't watch college basketball. Just I'm so like I've watched the NBA, obviously, NBA, NFL, so it's tough to pay attention to college basketball, except for the tournament. That's about it. I went to Orlando. I always go to Florida every year. I'm down to Disney World for a week. My kid enjoys it. We have a fun time down there. For more uses, they got money on UConn. Well, I mean, they're right in the game, without question. So, they're right in the game. Right in the game. They're right in the game. Right in the game. Ow. My friggin' hamstring wants to cramp so damn bad. Try to stretch this shit out. That's right, man. I left the Lakers. The Lakers went right into the shitter. Went right into the shitter. 52-45, Michigan by 7. Michigan just 1 for 14 from downtown UConn. 5 for 24. Neither team has shot the ball well at all. (52-45). Again, not been a pretty game by any stretch of the imagination. Michigan with the basketball leading by 7. They've missed 8 of their last 10 field goals. Cadeau, there was a bad pass. It's a turnover. He was looking for Mara, but he was unable to connect. Another turnover. A lot of turnovers in this half. UConn has turned the ball over 6 times. Michigan's now turned it over 4. 7:02 to go. Michigan up by a touchdown, 52-45. Solo ball is 4 fouls. DeMary and Reed with 3. Johnson with 3 for Michigan. DeMary's going to go around a screen. Has it at the top of the circle. Mullins is 1 for 7 tonight. And we have a whistle and a stoppage in play, and we have a foul. Neither team in the bonus yet. Each team with 4 team fouls. 1-and-1s don't start till there's 17 fouls. There's Yaxel Lendenborg. Just 2 for 10 tonight after 26 the other night. 0 for 5 from downtown. Reed with the basketball. Give it off there to DeMary at the top of the circle. DeMary out to Mullins. Down low to Reed. Reed spinning on Mara. Throws up an air ball. Threw it right over the rim. Michigan comes back the other way. And we have a foul. McKinney will go to the line. 6:30 to go in the half. No. Jack, we went to Epcot. We went to Magic Kingdom. We went to Epcot, Magic Kingdom. And we went to Busch Gardens one day, and we went to Universal and Epic Universe. So just 2 Disney parks this time. Free throw is good. One more coming here from McKinney. 53-45. What up? Sports Live in the ATL. Playoffs should be fun. They always are, brother. They always are. Yeah, I've been to Universal the last 3 years, but we went to Epic Universe just because it was new. Epic Universe is freaking awesome. We'll definitely go back there next year. Universal is one of my favorite rides, though, man. I love this Spider-Man ride. That shit that's awesome. Free throws are good. Michigan is back up by 9. 6:30 to go in the half. DeMary looking to bring it up here. Michigan 17 of 18 from the free throw line. They haven't shot the 3 well, but they have a shot from the line well. 6:18 to go. Solo ball out there with 4 fouls. Gives it off to Mullins. Back to ball for 3. That one is no good. Back tap. Rebound. Another offensive rebound here for UConn. Carabon down the lane. Shot no good. And we have a foul. Caravan. Kettabon. Fell on Lundeborg. Sends the Huskies to the line. 6:09 to go in the half. 6:04 to go in the half. Michigan leading by 9. Yeah, we went to Universal like last year's, a month before that opened up. A basketball hoop? Yeah. Listen, in Atlanta, you got a lot better weather than we got here. You could play it a lot more than I could use it. Free throw is no good. We get about 5 good months of weather here in upstate New York. Wow, he missed them both, but the rebound grab by Terrace Reed. Back outside to DeMary, now to Reed. DeMary, left wing for 3. That one is no good. Boy, neither team can shoot worth a damn. Purnett grabs the board. Gives it off here to Cadeau. Down low they go. Lundeborg lays it in with a little kiss. The Michigan's expanded to an 11-point lead. Jaden Ross just traveled. They didn't call it. DeMary with the basketball. Over on the left wing. Screened by Ross. Throws it out. Mullins, 3. Yes. Braylon Mullins knocks down a 3. Bodies all over the floor. And it's 56-48. UConn's hanging around. They haven't really shown the propensity to take the lead in this game, but there's no quitting them. It's been an ugly game. We have a timeout on the floor. 5:21 to go in the half. And the second half, Michigan up by 8. We don't usually get feet of snow where I am. We can, like it can happen up here, but normally our big storms are like 8 to 12 inches. We don't get lake effect snow because I'm on the eastern coast of New York. We get those clipper or nor'easter storms that come off the Atlantic Ocean, but we don't get like the lake. We don't get the snow like Buffalo and Syracuse get. I'm too far east to get that. But we get, over the course of a winter, yes, we usually get about 40 to 60 inches of snow over the course of a winter. It was freaking snowing today when I got off the damn plane. Freaking sucked. Ass. Cold. Hate it. Yeah, you guys, I don't know what Atlanta got, but that storm that went through the south, like just crippled, like North Carolina, like they're not prepared for 12 inches of snow. We are. I mean, we got salt trucks, plows. I mean, we know that happens up here, so they're always prepared to, always prepared for that type of, it still sucks ass, but we're prepared. Down in the south, they get 12 inches. You guys don't have the resources to get rid of that crap the way we do. Because it always makes you laugh, though. Like all the old people, they run to the grocery store. We're going to get 8 inches of snow. It's like, do we do this every year? Like, we're not going to be crippled from 8 inches of snow. Is it a nuisance? Absolutely. But they're going to plow the streets. And you're going to be able to go to the damn store. You're not going to be locked in for a week. You get out the next day. But, yeah, all that, thank you, sir. I hope you enjoyed your birthday, man. Happy belated, my friend. Happy belated. 55, you old fuck. I'm 50, so we're both in our 50s, dude. We're old. We're old as shit. See if we can get these last 5 likes to get to 100. That'd be great. UConn is 8 for 29.5. Michigan is 8 for 26. UConn is just 1 out of 12 from downtown in this half. Lundeborg goes up and no good, but he tips it up and in, so he follows his own miss with a tip. And Michigan is up by 10, 5 minutes to go in the half. DeMary will bring it up for UConn. Michigan dominating in the paint, 36-22. Throw it out here to Jaden Ross. Here is Mullins for 3. Swiss cheese sandwich. Braylon Mullins from downtown. That's just the second three of the night or the half for UConn. Just 4 for 16 in this half. Michigan is 1 out of 14 in the game. Neither team lining it up from downtown at all. Cadeau driving, throws it back outside there. Lundeborg down the lane, had it knocked away, got fouled to go to the line for 2. 4:20 to go in the second half, everybody. 4:20 to go in this half. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them.
Smoke weed every day.
I'm from Missouri but live in Georgia, and drive a Charger. Plows are lost. Yeah, I mean, they're not prepared. South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, they're not prepared for that. New Orleans, Louisiana, Arkansas. Arkansas got like 12 inches of snow. Free throw is good. Like they have the most snow in their history or whatever. They're not ready for that. We get 8 inches of snow. It's normal. I always say we get 4 inches of snow. We sweep it out of our driveway. It's like nothing. Free throw is good. If I had to choose, it'd be the Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl is the biggest event of any sporting event. So, it'd be the Super Bowl. We have a time, well, we don't have a time on the floor. Sorry. Michigan's up by 9, 4 minutes to go here in the half, trying to win a national championship. They've been the class of the field this entire tournament. They're trying to close it out. UConn is just 6 out of 10 from the line. Michigan, 19 out of 20. That is a difference in the game. DeMary got trapped, gives it off to Mullins. Mullins in the lane, spinning, throwing it down low, and getting free is Reed, and he's fouled. Reed will go to the line for 2. From Poland, thank you, brother. I appreciate you watching. Lezek Zarnecki. We got 2 likes. Can we get those 2 likes? 2 likes away from 100. Let's go. Come on, baby. Get these last 2 likes. Let's get this done. Be live for the Lakers tomorrow. 10:15. 10:15. New York, 7:15. Los Angeles, 10:15. Wednesday morning in the Philippines. And everywhere in between. I barely watch hockey. Only playoffs. Only the playoffs. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. One away. Hey. Hey. Let's go. God, you boys tired. I need some sleep. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, man. I just don't. Don't want to do it. Want to do it. Don't want to do it. Sucks. The weather's supposed to be garbage. I got so much shit to do. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to work. Michigan up by 9, 3:48 to go in this half. Let's go, baby. Looking forward to getting back to the Lakers stuff, but obviously 4 games left. Yeah, I listen, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning to catch my flight, so tough. And again, when you're in Disney World, it's not like you're sitting around doing nothing. You're literally walking. You're on your feet for like 14 hours, standing, walking around, unless you're on a ride to get to relax. We were all so tired yesterday. We went to Universal. I went with my in-laws, my nephew, my in-laws. So my son, nephew, they love going to Disney World together. We all went together last year's. They were in like the Cat in the Hat thing or whatever it was, and they were just running around in the water for like an hour and a half. We didn't stop. We were just sitting in the shade, just relaxing. I took my freaking sneakers off. I just laid there, just letting my feet rest. My brother-in-law actually fell asleep. Took a nap. We were so tired. We're like, I'm not even going to get him. I don't care. But Disney is not really, it's not a relaxing vacation. You are on the move constantly. You know. But it's just a lot of fun. I'm a big kid, so I enjoy the rides. I enjoy the parks. I freaking love the damn Guardians of the Galaxy's best ride ever in the history of rides. I love that thing so much. JW says, let's go UConn. Well, we'll see. We're at the line 4-2. Terrace Reed, just a 60% free throw shooter. He is 1 out of 2 tonight. Reed's free throw. Oh, he hit the back of the rim and went through. Looks like a line drive in the box score, as they would say. 60-52, Michigan up by 8. UConn had a lead briefly in the first half. Both free throws are good. They had a lead briefly. Michigan has had as large lead as 11. Their lead has been as large as 11. UConn has been around, but they've never really threatened to overtake Michigan here in this half. Michigan led by 4 at the half. That ball's knocked out of bounds by Mullins. He was trying to say that it went off of Roddy Gale, but it did not. 3:35 to go in the half. 3:35 to go in the game, I should say. Michigan trying to win a national championship. They throw it in the backcourt to Elliot Cadeau. Cadeau is going to give it off there. Driving the lane, McKinney. McKinney fading. And the ball was deflected and taken away here by Caravan. Give it off here to DeMary. DeMary at the top of the circle. 3:16 to go here in the second half.
Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass.
The ball is deflected. Wow, DeMary got it back. Oh, they called a... What the hell did they just call there? Oh, right there. I didn't see that foul. They called a foul on Mullins. It was a terrible foul. Just ran into the turnover there for Connecticut. Big turnover. Possession's so important down the stretch here. McKinney's going to give it off to Cadeau. Cadeau picked up by DeMary around a screen. Slips down. They call a foul. Michigan's in the bonus. They will go to the line for 1-1. UConn's 8th team foul. 5 a.m. in Poland. You're learning Bad Dog English? Well, I don't learn my English, brother. Two Track says, what up? LA Lakers, what's going on? A lot of fans want UConn to win this game. Free throw is good. Michigan is up. There's a lot of UConn fans in here. A lot of UConn fans. Michigan has been really good at the free throw line tonight. Cadeau has missed just one. He's only a 69% free throw shooter. Makes them both. Michigan has been fantastic at the line. And if they win this game, that would be a big reason why. It would be the reason why. DeMary's got 4 fouls. They'll bring it up here for UConn. UConn needs a basket. Solo ball is going to give it back to DeMary. DeMary over to Reed. Reed sets a screen. DeMary has it on the right wing. Gives it off to Caravan. Straight on for 3. Swiss cheese sandwich. Alex Caravan knocks it down. And UConn trails by 6. They come with a full court press. They almost took it away. Gale will bring it into the front court full of Wolverines. 2:10 to go in the half. That ball was almost stolen away, and it is stolen away. UConn has a chance. They leave it off. Oh, no good. He missed the layup. Cadeau comes back the other way. Michigan has numbers. Down low, Johnson throws it out there in the corner, driving down the lane, and an almost bad pass. McKinney pulls up for 3. A huge Swiss cheese sandwich. Trey McKinn, 3, knocks it down. Boy, that was a lucky bounce there for Michigan. UConn looked like they were going to have a possession, a 5-point swing. Looked like it was going to be 59-58. But UConn ends up, 62-58. And instead, it's 65-56. Timeout on the floor. Michigan is very good, man. Like I said, they have been the class of the field. They've been the class of the field. Jay Wiz, what up? Yeah, if you're a UConn fan, that one definitely hurt. They had a chance to get a layup. Would have been 62-58. Yeah, I'll tell you, LA Lakers, I freaking leave for a week. I go on vacation, the Lakers fall apart. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. That helps me out. It doesn't cost anything to hit the thumbs up. Again, UConn has been close, but they just haven't been able to get on that run to get them right there. Yeah, that one hurt. That's only Michigan's second three of the night. They've not shot the three well at all. This has not been a pretty game. Like I said, a lot of missed. Neither team shooting the three well at all. A lot of missed shots. A lot of turnovers. Michigan is just 2 for 15. They didn't hit a three. It's the first time in almost 2 years. Actually, I think it was the first time in 2 years they didn't hit a three in the first half. UConn needing a bucket. Caravan with the basketball. I'm going to give it off there to Solo Ball. Ball trying to get free. Gives it off to Mullins. Now back to Ball. They have 10 to shoot. Ball from way downtown. That one's off the mark. Rebound by Caravan. No good. Reed grabs the board and Reed is fouled. And Reed will go to the line for two. UConn has really done well on the offensive glass tonight. Reed had previously made his 2 free throws from the line. He is not a good free throw shooter. Again, just under 61% for the season. Big free throws for UConn, and Reed gets the roll on that one. 65-57. Yeah, Retro Jersey Sports, I decided to do it. I've been gone for a week. I was on vacation, so I wanted to do an extra stream. Free throws are good, 65-58. UConn will make a switch. Jalen Stewart comes into the game. Reed goes out. UConn is going to need a stop. Michigan is 21 of 22 from the free throw line. UConn comes to the full court pressure, and Michigan beats it. Roddy Gale with the basketball, gives it off to Godot. Godot picked up by DeMary. Near the half-court line. 68 seconds ago in the half. Wow, we got a foul on DeMary, and he didn't like that call at all. I believe that's his 5th foul. He's done. Wow, that was a ticky-tack foul right there. So DeMary only had 2 points tonight. He fouls out. Honestly, it seemed like UConn did a lot better when Malachi Smith was out there as opposed to DeMary. Robbie, what up? Well, hopefully the Lakers get their players back. Again, I'll be live for the Lakers tomorrow. Back to reality. 2 tracks, 10:17 a.m. in Thailand. Appreciate you watching, my friend. Free throw is good. Again, Michigan just at the line tonight. It's been the difference in the game. 22 of 23. They haven't shot the three well at all, just 2 for 15, but have not missed at the line. 23 of 24. UConn needs baskets, and they need them in a hurry. They're going to have some help. So Michigan's going to have to miss some free throws if UConn's going to win this game. Under a minute to go. Michigan closing in on the national championship. Malachi Smith with the basketball. Smith throws it out. Mullins for 3. That one's off the mark. And we have a loose ball foul. I believe it's on Michigan. Yep. push in the back by Roddy Gale. Caravan at the line for 2. Big free throws for the Huskies, and he makes the first one. One more coming here for UConn. 67-59 Michigan. Caravan is an 86% free throw shooter. He's missed 2 tonight. He makes them both. Hurley is pissed. Giving the official the stink eye. UConn's going to come with a full court press. And that ball is a jump ball. UConn has possession. I'm sorry, Michigan has possession. He just said that was a travel. I thought it was a travel too, if I'm being honest. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, dude shuffled his pivot foot. Absolutely a travel. Hurley has a gripe. They don't call it travel, man. They call it travel more in college. McKinney's walking all over the place. You can't drag your pivot foot like that. We have a timeout on the floor. Michigan leading by 7, 48 seconds to go. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Thank you for 100 likes. Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, especially if you're a Laker fan, you definitely want to subscribe, man. Be live at the Lakers tomorrow, and I cover a lot of the NBA playoffs. It's yes, you definitely want to be here. I have a lot more energy than this, but you got to forgive me. Your boy has jet lag. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning to catch a flight, and I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Especially when you come off vacation. It's not ready to get back into the grind of shit, but we did. We went back to our normal day. I didn't work today, but I did everything else I normally do. Went to the gym. I went grocery shopping and all that crap. Yeah, Dash, I know you're an Ohio State fan. I know you hate Michigan. Michigan with the basketball. UConn with a full court press. And they forced a turnover. So UConn got the turnover they need. We'll see if they can capitalize. 45 seconds to go. UConn needs a basket. Trailing by 7. Michigan is shooting the double bonus the next foul. And we have a stoppage in play here. Wake Up Podcast says go blue. Dashy says fuck Michigan. City Council says go blue. Now we have all the Michigan fans swarming in here. Earlier it was all the UConn fans. I'd like UConn to make this a game just to make it interesting, right? They need a basket. Mullins has it at the top of the circle. UConn's got to go. Mullins has it on the elbow. Going to give it off there. Pulling up for 3. Oh, he banked it home! Solo ball. I don't know if he called bank, but the bank is open and he get 3 points with that deposit. A big Swiss cheese sandwich. Solo ball just fired it up. Use that backboard, baby. It's 67-63. Timeout. Oh, shit. It ain't over yet. But UConn's going to need Michigan to miss some free throws. And they haven't missed any free throws in this game. I guess they're due. If you're a UConn fan, you can say they're due. Why'd they call it? They called that a 2? There's no way that was a 2. They called that a 2-pointer? That's right. Dan Hurley's turned the Lakers down. I mentioned that earlier. How is it only a 2? I want to see that again. Oh, the review on it. Let's see. Nah, that's not even close. That was a 3 all the way. There was a good 6 inches between his toes and the line. That's 3 points. That's a 3 all the way. That's a 3. It's a 3-pointer. Well, maybe not 6 inches, but regardless, there's clear daylight between his right toe and the line. That's a 3. It's 67-63. That shouldn't take long at all. What are we doing here, refs? 67-63. With a 30-second shot clock, UConn has to go for a steal. And then they got a foul. They're going to bring the full court press. Got to go for a steal, but if you don't get it in the first few seconds, you got to foul. You can't let Michigan take this 30 seconds off their shot clock. You're down by 2 possessions, not 1. UConn does come with a full court press. They forced a turnover last time. Cadeau's going to drive through. UConn's got a foul, and they do. Now Michigan's in the double bonus. Michigan has only missed 1 free throw this entire game. They're 23-24 from the line. It has been the difference in this game. Yeah, Dashy hates Michigan. He's an Ohio State fan, so you got to understand that. Roddy Gale at the line. He's made both free throws so far. Oh, it rolled around and it rolled out. That's only Michigan's second miss. UConn has 12 out of 16 from the line. Michigan has 23 at 25. A tick under 30 seconds to go. Michigan leading by 4. Gale has another one. He missed them both! He missed them both! Here comes Malachi Smith the other way. UConn's got to score, but they got to score quick. Malachi Smith has it on the right wing. They don't need a 3, but they got to get off a shot. Here's Caravan for 3, and he barely grazed the iron. That was not a good possession. And there's going to be a foul. That was not a good possession by UConn at all. You got to get something going to the basket. You don't need a 3 there. It just wasn't a good possession at all there. I think Hurley wants a challenge, saying that was a jump ball. You might as well at this point. 13 seconds ago, UConn is going to challenge it. It's a jump ball. UConn has a possession arrow, so obviously a huge call coming here. We'll see what they call. I mean, you got nothing to lose. You might as well challenge it at this point. It's tough to tell if Malachi Smith got a, like say, UConn appeal. It's a challenge in the NBA, but Niner the God, what up? This is a huge call. A huge call. If Michigan gets the ball, they obviously have a chance to put the game away. But if UConn gets the ball, they have another chance. But they got to score quick. Definitely the toughest game Michigan played. And again, the score is close, but like Michigan was never... you really never felt like UConn was going to win this game. You never really felt... I mean, there's a foul there. Malachi Smith right away. Jump ball. I think Smith fouled him in the elbow. But you have nothing to lose. You might as well challenge it at this point. Goal stands. Goal stands. Jordan Curry, I can't show the game. It's copyrighted. All you got to do is put it on TNT like I have it on. You can watch it yourself. But I can't put on the game. Not allowed. McKinney's going to shoot the tees. This game is... I don't know. shot is good. Not the tee. The free throws. UConn's out of timeouts, trail by 5. They're going to need a miracle. We've seen UConn with a miracle in this tournament already. Free throws are good. It's a 6-point game. Michigan ain't going to give UConn anything easy. Here comes Smith driving down the lane. Smith goes up. Why are they doing that? And Michigan is going to throw the ball in the backcourt, and this one is over. The Michigan Wolverines are national champions. Not the prettiest game you've ever seen, but it was effective, and it got the job done. Michigan goes on to win by the final score of 69-63. UConn gave it everything they have. Michigan just a little bit too much again. Game was won at the free throw line. And not the prettiest game you've ever seen, like I said. But it was a battle without question. UConn was close the whole game. But like I said, you never felt like the game was in doubt. Michigan just, even though they led by 6, they led by 8. It felt like more than that. UConn never really got anything going offensively in this game. But listen, Michigan definitely, I feel like they were the best team in this entire tournament. They were never really challenged. And again, this game was 6 points, but I don't really know that UConn ever really challenged them. I don't know if UConn ever really threatened them. I don't know if this final score is, the game was as close as the final score indicated. So UConn gave a battle, and when Ball hit that 3, you thought they might have a chance. That last possession by UConn, though, I didn't understand that. You were down by, 67-63. You had 30 seconds, and you should have went for 2. You should have got something going to the basket. Instead, they throw up a bad 3-pointer, and that was kind of the end of it. So, Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios. Yeah, Hammer, what up, Hammer? How you doing? But listen, guys, girls, I appreciate you tuning in. Big shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the stream. Again, check out Prize Picks. It is a lot of fun, man. I'll be talking about Prize Picks tomorrow because I got Lakers. I got LeBron James, the over on points. I got LeBron James, the over on points, rebounds, and assists. I got SGA on over points and points, rebounds, and assists because SGA goes to the free throw line a million times a game. And who the hell else is going to score for the Lakers without Reeves and Luka? So we'll see how I do. My first Prize Picks of the year is going to be tomorrow. This is my first picks of the year. We'll see how it goes. Again, I want to thank you guys and girls for tuning in. I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Come back for the Lakers tomorrow. We're back. We're back, baby. I'm back from vacation. I'm ready to rock and roll. Congratulations to the Wolverine fans. Absolutely the class of the field. Deserve this championship. No question about it. The best team in the country won this tournament. A lot of times you got upsets. You got big, you got some Cinderellas. Nope. The clock struck midnight real quick. Michigan just dominated this tournament. And they are deservedly the champions. So thank you, everybody, guys, girls. Congratulations, Michigans. I'll see you tomorrow night.